Already, I mean, folks, we got some interesting PCE data over here that we have to break down. We have a pretty volatile market here, guys, going into the end of the week. A lot of people are getting nervous over here. We'll see what happens. Again, like I've been saying to everybody in LTMP kind of over the last few days here, our main goal after all of the insane gains that you guys have all been able to nail this week is really to prepare ourselves for next week. Obviously, I mean, it's been what, 11 or 12 10x trades that I've handed out to you guys in the last 2 weeks. It's like 21, 22 of those multi-1,000% trades that I've handed out in the last 2 months. Again, less trades, more profits methodology. When we see market conditions get a little bit more shaky, we can afford to just sit back, relax, and wait while everybody else is looking to take action. Now, there's still some decent setups out there that we're going to be potentially looking for. And there's one that I want to kind of go over with you guys. I don't know if anybody caught this. We talked about it a little bit in a couple of the streams this week. I know people were talking about it in the chats. I didn't see anybody talking about it this morning, though, and it's up a lot this morning. So we're going to see if anybody nailed that one. We'll see. But ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, would love to receive some good mornings over here. It's public live day. If you guys are new to the group, new to the stream, new to the channel, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. It costs you absolutely nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot, spreading these streams out to as many people who actually want to learn. Remember, guys, we have a 200 like goal on these public streams here. Let's see if we can hit that today. And remember, I don't make any money from these streams. I'm the only person that you guys know on the internet here in the trading and investing and finance space that is literally demonetized for talking about and highlighting all of the 10x trades, multi-10x, like multi-1,000% trades that they've handed out to their group with proof. You guys, again, like I say all the time, we are doing things within LTMP that the trading community has literally never seen before. Just a quick note on LTMP before we start getting into things, do our little bit of a roll call. Remember, prices are going up next week. This is your last chance to hop in, get 50% off your first month with code September and lock in the lower rate before prices increase next week. So that link is at the top of the live chat there for you guys. But a little bit more on that later. Let's see who we have in here this morning, ladies and gentlemen. We have Dawn, C. Rich, Gerald, Gene, Adrian, Jerry, Romeo, Rogue, Diego, Angel, Hush Puppy, Rasslin, Sven, Eddie, GC, Jay, Reaper, Christopher, Julian, David, Basket, Chris, Michael, Francisco, Emmett, Miguel, Kimberly. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you guys are doing all right on the like button already. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, does anybody know what ticker I'm referring to that we talked about a little bit that we were actually interested? Yeah, that was it, Randy. That was it. So bull is the ticker here. So this one's looking really good for anybody that snagged this one when we were talking about it this week with the break above this level right here, 1473. So there you go. Bull is at 1533 here. I mean, that first target is kind of 1563. Then you've got 1710, and then you've got all the way up at 1834 and beyond there. So that's an interesting one. But again, think about the trades that you guys have already nailed this week. We had the 1,300% trade, so 1,200% trade on Apple. You guys nailed ASTS for 500%, TSM for I think 500% too. Then there was LMT for 500%. Shout out to Catch Me If You Can over there, making $15,000 in LTMP with that trade. Again, guys, there's a reason why I'm able to showcase the crazy level of results that I do over here with everybody every single day. If you want to have different results than everybody else in the market, like the ones that you're seeing me showcase from LTMP, you just got to think and act differently than everybody else. So, let's kind of go through a little bit of this PCE data over here. I'm going to pull it up just to kind of get a look at it here. Just a little while ago. I just kind of saw the headline stuff. So, U.S. August core PCE price index rises 0.2% month over month, estimated at 0.2. PCE rises 0.3% month over month, so headline versus 0.3 estimated. Year over year, headline was 2.7% year over year, right at the expectation. And core was right at the expectation as well of 2.9% year over year. So, PCE, again, kind of Goldilocks it here, coming in right at what the market was expecting. But remember, what we have to think about now is that now that we've gotten into this cutting cycle, and I think you guys have finally started to see that the analysis, you're in bold, nice, Daniel. that the analysis that I provided for you guys up until this point this year has been completely spot on. That we're not going to see this massive inflationary spike from tariffs. That the Fed is going to end up cutting. There's not going to be this crazy. We're not going to start hiking. We're not going to go into stagflation like a lot of these people have been telling you. But also, the Fed is going to be very, very, very focused on growth because let's say 3%, let's say that's the number, is the new 2% when you think about the Fed's long-run inflation target. Now, they haven't said that yet, but it's kind of like the elephant in the room that we have a good understanding that inflation is going to run a little bit higher than what it has in years past. So what then needs to happen in order to have a system that's still able to function? Well, you need to have high levels of growth. You have to outgrow those inflationary pressures on the market there, which also can then feed into more inflation. So that's kind of what the Fed is looking for, and also exactly what Jerome Powell finally came around and said at the Jackson Hole Symposium. So we're finally starting to see things coming to fruition here. It's one of the reasons why I started buying. I mean, it's not a crazy amount. I bought to like $23,000 worth of gold at the GLD at 317. Nothing crazy. It's up a decent amount here. I know a lot of you guys that took this short-term trade on GLD, this weekly breakout here, were up and probably are still up significantly. This was one of the 21 or 22 10x plus trades that I've handed out to the LTMP group in the last 2-ish months here. So again, I mean, we're just going to keep doing this. I don't know how many more of these just absolutely ridiculous trades that you guys need to see in order to realize that LTMP is the place to be. But I'm just going to keep doing it. Prices are going to keep going up for LTMP. But again, if you join before the price increase next week, you're able to lock in the lower rate. The price never goes up on you. And you guys have a pretty significant gift. If you use code September, you get 50% off your first month. So, where's Nio today? Nio not really doing anything. Bull looking interesting here. DeFi Technologies. What's the ticker? What's the ticker? And again, guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. No slackers. It's public live day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We should be able to get to 100 before market open. Let's see. We've got a lot of you guys in here. I think we could definitely do it. Again, we have a 200 like goal on the stream. Costs you nothing to do it. Spreads the streams out so I can help more people start finally making money in the market. I mean, with all the nonsense out there, you guys see it every single day. Everything that you've ever wanted out of the market's been right in front of you the entire time. HIMS. Again, a lot of these names are going to look the same. You just have these convergences down into these moving averages here. SoFi, kind of the same deal. Palantir is actually looking pretty good. I think I have it up on another chart. So Palantir is actually a potential setup for us above 185.66. They're a Bitcoin fund. DEFT, dilution. That's not good. Here's the thing that I like to say a lot about all of these different crypto names. I say this like constantly. If you're bullish on crypto, just buy the crypto. I don't know why everybody's trying to do this roundabout way to get crypto exposure here when the risk-adjusted returns on a lot of these other niche names are not going to be as good. I don't understand it. I think it's just this typical retail trader nonsense where they're like, oh, look, hype, and we can maybe quick flip this for some money. But like if you're actually bullish on the crypto space, it's like, why aren't you just buying the actual coin? I don't understand it. Like, I'm not a fan of BMNR. I'm not a fan of SBET. And I've outlined that to you guys many, many, many times. I just, like, nobody's been able to create an argument to me, and I have not seen an argument that can refute what I've been saying about those names. It's like, well, if you're bullish on crypto, just buy it. If you want leverage on it and you want some more exposure to it, some leverage exposure, just get leverage on, you know? It's like, I don't know. It's just an inefficient way to use your capital. And our goal at all times is to be efficient. What do you think about next week? What do you mean? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Pharma. We didn't really see a reaction on it, did we? I mean, a lot of that stuff's priced in. I mean, if you think about like everything that's been said all year, like LOY, Novo's coming down a little. Pfizer. Yeah, I mean, a lot of that stuff is priced in. Like, we've known that the pharma tariffs are coming for a while. I think that's definitely priced into a lot of those. We'll see what happens next week. After today, we'll see if there's some good setups. We'll see what happens Monday, and I'll probably end up handing out some more 10x trades to you guys. Like, that's just how this works with LTMP. So I'll throw the link in the live chat here for you guys too that are missing it. If you guys have any questions about the community and why I'm able to showcase better results than you guys have ever seen in any other group out there, just let me know. I'm always willing to answer your guys' questions about it. But there's the link. Use code September. Get 50% off your first month. Lock in the lower rate before prices go up next week. Don't miss it. I mean, I'm just going to keep calling these out to you guys. It's not going to stop. Where's gold? Gold's looking. Where are yields this morning? That's what I want to take a look at. Any other tickers that you guys want me to take a look at? Let me know. But again, today's not a day that I'm really looking to be super active in the market. Again, we've had a lot of volatility this week. We had a really interesting week so far with all the epic trades that fired off. We had PCE today. We're just kind of looking to get go into next week and say, okay, where are the good setups? Where can we kind of get our edge here? And then go from there. Again, LTMP, less trades, more profits. Let's see. All right, we're like 32 likes away from 100. We have a lot of slackers on the like button here. All you got to do is just touch it. Just touch it. And you guys are good today. I think we can, in the next 5 minutes, I think we can hit 100 likes on the stream. Iren. I can take a look. Wasn't this one that I already gave you guys? Yeah, Iren is one that you guys already nailed for, I think, 1,000%. Per Moody, that's an interesting comment. JMIA. It's not a bad setup there. I mean, this is, now that you've kind of gapped below the 10, come back up, this is going to need a week or two to flatline and form a good setup, but that's not a bad looking chart. Fast? I think we've taken a look at this before. It looks interesting. I just, again, these bases, I'd like them to be deeper if I'm looking at it. If with bases like this, it's like McDonald's. I don't know what McDonald's looks like now, but earlier this week we were looking for like McDonald's to actually flip and then form a setup versus just, yeah, see, like there can be a lot about, it's okay. I just want it to flip the trend a little bit and then start to form a setup. About TE, no, I didn't see that. What's up with this? It's a good setup in there. Exxon. It's gapping. There's not really a great setup on this. It's okay. It's not. Oh, now we're only 17 likes away from 100. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Long-term shares trade. Guys, it's, if I don't know the company and I haven't done the work on it, like I'm not going to know if it's a good long-term investment or not, you know? So like I could do the work on it, but is it really something that I'm all that interested in doing with the market at the high? Not really. Like I'm the most active with hunting for like those longer term investments when the market's not 2% off the high. Like I need to see a deeper pullback, you know? DRS, let's see. It's okay. It's not one that I'm really all that interested in though. AMD. Maybe. Lulu? No, I told you guys to play with Lulu. Lulu hits yesterday's or Wednesday's low. I'm out. Let's see. End phase. Where is Lulu? Is it ripping? No. Yeah, hit yesterday's low. No. End phase is not a setup. Sophie, you really got to pay attention to like and go through the course curriculum videos and like really get a good grasp of the setup there. Because it's so simple. Like, I could teach a 4-year-old how to do it. You just got to pay attention a little. Binny? No. CVX? You guys are looking at oil names a lot today, huh? Energy? I mean, it could be a decent weekly setup, but that's not really a setup that we're looking for here. Let's see. All right, guys. We have 2 minutes to go, and we need 10 likes on the stream to get to 100. I think we can do it. Oracle. Not a setup. Not a setup there. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Are we gonna hit 100 likes? We got a minute to go. I think we can. We need 9 of you guys now. eBay. The goal is 200. I think we can hit 200. That looks interesting if it flatlines from here. eBay could be one that we look for going into the end of next week. Again, guys, you also got to realize the reason why I'm able to so consistently hand out these multi-1,000% trades to LTMP is because I'm so picky. It's not like we're just running around like doing a whole bunch of nonsense. No. Very, 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 very important that we stick to exactly what we've been doing to get ourselves in this position in the first place. Thanks for checking. No problem. Like, you guys see it every single week. It almost feels like every day over the last, like, I don't know, couple months. I've just came out here and been like, guys, look, more life-changing trades that everybody not in LTMP missed. Like, Apple looks good, actually, Yanni. Good. I like what you're looking at here. Apple does look very good. All right, ding, ding, ding. Market's open. Here we go. Here we go. Apple does look good. I like that. Nio not doing a whole lot here. Let's see what happens with it. Bull flashing around. Let's see what we got. Ryan's just Ryan, I think. Market leaking after PCE here. Nio went the wrong way. Yeah, for now, we'll see. It's still a good setup on the daily. Data at 10? What data? Is it relevant data or is it just like some nonsense data? Bull looks pretty nasty here. That was the one that I was like, I wonder if you guys caught that one. Let's see. But Apple's going to be definitely one that goes on the watch list next week, for sure. This was the 1,000%er going into this week. Think about that, guys. We had 2 10x trades this week in LTMP. 2 of them. Workday. That actually looks really good. That actually looks really good. Intel runners at 1,000%. There's another one. There's another one, guys. Seriously, I'm gonna throw the link in here to LTMP again. Like, I seriously, like, I hate to say it this way, but like, at this point, it's getting a little bit ridiculous, the amount of gains that we have handed out to everybody here. The people that aren't in there at this point and just don't see, like, the thought process behind the person that doesn't see that LTMP is, like, the best place to, it's like they're kind of fucked. They kind of are. They should quit trading, because at this point, like, how are you going to sit here and watch 22 10x trades fire off and then not be like, oh, this is probably what I should be doing in the market? Like, seriously, it just logically doesn't make any sense. So Workday does look good here. That is one that we could get interested in. Bull looks good. Neo's coming back up there. Market popping. Let's see what we get. Workday does look good, though. That one I would be interested in with some small size. The chain might be really bad on it. Yeah, how many of these are you willing to miss at this point? There's Workday. So use code September. You get 50% off your first month. Prices go up next week, but those of you guys that join between now and the end of the month, you guys are going to be able to lock in the lower rate. IBM rip it. Is IBM still going? Because IBM was another 10xer from this week. Oh my god. Yeah. 288 on IBM is that next target. That's an epic one. That's a really big one. I mean, guys, it's getting ridiculous at this point. How many more are you guys gonna miss? The next 10? I said this 20 10x trades ago. You can play the 5-minute opening range break on Workday if you want. Bull looking for the highs. Yeah, IBM would be an epic one if it got all the way up there. Workday's moving. Change sucks on Workday? Nah, it's not bad. A change not bad on Workday. The chain's all right. Let's see. It's moving. There you go. Let's see. What do we got here? 4 likes away from 100, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. Keep smacking that like button on the way in. We have a 200 like goal on the stream. I think we can do it today. I think we'll be able to do it. Workday's ripping there. Hello. First target. Easy. 257. Let's see what else we got. What's the market doing? It's moving around a decent amount here. Here we go. Oh, uh-oh. 45% on a short on Benny. Nice. Nice. Exxon movement? There's nothing about Exxon right now that is enticing me to trade it. Zero. Nothing. Nothing. Palantir will be one for next week too. So right now we have Palantir and Apple. Those both could be really, really, really fun for next week. Where's that IBM? Is IBM still screaming up there? No, it got very close though. I mean, that is what were we thinking that you were gonna get on that, Alex? Like 3,000% yesterday if it hit 288. So it'll probably be 2,000 or 3,000% if it gets up there. That's still insane gains. I mean, that's how many 10x trades this week? 3. There was IBM, there was Tesla, or sorry, not Tesla. IBM, Apple, and TSM. So again, guys, there is nobody else in the internet right now in the trading space that is handing out the level, like the magnitude of gains that I'm handing out in LTMP, and also the consistent level of these gains here. So again, you guys at this point, time is running out. Why do I have 2 alarms on Palantir? Because it's just 2 levels. That's it. It's just 2 levels. Workday, rip. What platform do I use? Webull. What platform's irrelevant? A lot of the time, guys, the thing that you should focus on the most is just the setup. Like, people are always like, what platform? It's like, the platform is not going to make or break you as a trader at all. It's like, a lot of people like to, and it's not your fault. This is just like something that people do. It's just people love to ask things that like aren't actually the right questions to be asking. Like, I got a question yesterday from somebody in the, somebody on Twitter that was like, hey, how much money do I need to start making $10,000 a month trading? And I was like, well, first of all, this is just the wrong questions to be asking. It's like, one, why are you focused on the money when you don't have the skills yet to be able to generate the money? Making money in the market, guys, is a byproduct of good decision making. Every single one of you guys should be focusing on what skills you actually need to build in order to make those good decisions to be able to generate those positive results. That's how it works. The second thing is like, well, trading's not a fixed income instrument, so why treat it like that, you know? Again, if you want to have different results than everybody else, guys, you got to think and act differently than they do. That's why LTMP is so powerful. Workday ripping. There we go. There we go. Those work days look good. Market pushing here. I mean, this thing's ripping today. There we go. Yeah, I mean, this is one that we were looking for earlier this week. I just didn't have an alert on it yet. Dawn, good work catching that. Because that's a great move there, guys. That's awesome. Let's see here. Catch me if you can with another epic gain on Intel. Well, I'll tell you guys what it is. I mean, at this point, it's just like, what are you guys waiting for? 1,144% on Intel there. There's another one, guys. It's not going to stop. Like, I'm just going to keep doing this. You guys have all weekend, again, to go through the learning curriculum videos, to ask me questions about the content in there. And then oh, here comes IBM as well. CLF. We'll see it. I mean, let's see. What do you think they are? Turnkey. Because it's on the chart right here. It's pretty obvious. Where do you think? And this is guys, this little exercise that we're doing right now is exactly why everybody in LTMP is just going to be set up for more success than everybody else, because I force you guys to make sure that you're learning. This is not like any other group that you guys have seen out there. It's one of the reasons why prices are going up, because I do so much for you guys. What do you think it is? Workday fading a little there. There goes IBM. There goes IBM, ladies and gentlemen. We might hit that next target today. There you go. $13? Well, let's see. Where's 13? Nope. 13.23. This high right here. Boom. Next target, 14.35. Those are the targets. Easy. See? Levels on the chart. Very simple. Do you see why? Big level right here. Big level right here. If it wants to run even more, ooh, another big level right here. Boom. CLF looks good, though. That's another good one. That's a Dave ticker, I believe. Guys, we have one of the best technicians in the world in the group with us. He just comes in and throws in tickers for you guys. It's ridiculous. The amount of value in LTMP is just like, you guys are nobody's ever seen anything like this in the trading space before. Just the amount of crazy gains that I'm handing out on a consistent basis, and they're never going to see it again. Go find better results than this. Go find them. You can. Dave's the best. Dave is the best. So yeah, I'll throw the link to LTMP in the live chat again here. Again, prices are going up next week, end of the month. Lock in the lower rate and use code September. 50% off your first month. You guys have a gift. Yes, thank you. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. GME to the moon. Apple might come. If Apple hits, I would be interested in that. Well, I mean, it would have to break above the level. I mean, this is like the secondary move here on Apple. Because, like, again, remember, this was already the one that everybody came into this week with, making 1,000% on it. How many 10x trades is it this week? Intel, Apple, TSM. There was another one. That's 3. I mean, it's 3 more than everybody else. Like, it's just getting stupid over here, guys. That's why I always say, too, guys, like, the outcome of one individual trade is meaningless when every single trade setup that I outlined for you guys has the potential to run multi-hundreds and multi-thousands of %. Just do the simple math. IBM, is it close? Oh, yeah, IBM was the other one. Yeah, Alex, you're right. You're right. You're right. LMT was a good one too, but it wasn't 1,000%. I was like, What'd you hit it for? 500%? That was a really good one. Do you guys want to see the LMT chart? It's not hard to see. There's the move. Boom. It runs right to the target on Wednesday. 494. Boom. Easy money. Bull leak in there. Evercore lifts Apple price target to 290. That might move it around. That might do something to Apple there. INTU. Yeah, here comes Apple. INTU close? No, it's not. Snap? No. Nothing there for you on Snap. 57.30. So it's like another dollar on Apple there. Then you got it. Oh, it's moving a little. That looks filthy. Workday looks disgusting here. Oh, pull back up. That's a wonky one. Market moving. Let's see if we can get a little push on Workday here through the highs. That'd be nice. But again, like today, guys, is not the day to be getting super active, especially one after the insane level of gains that you guys witnessed this week, last week, the week before. Volatility we've seen in PCE, like just there's going to be a lot of great setups forming with this little like market pullback. You just got to wait for them to form. Let's see. There goes Bull. You took Workday also on Monday up 47%. Great work, Alex. What else are we looking at? INT. Bull's moving there. This would be this is a great setup here, guys. This is a great setup. Really, really, really good looking setup there. Apple, it might do it today. Might not though. Market's pushing. Rallying right back. I think we're back above the 10, aren't we? We should be. Yeah, that looks good. Still holding a few next week free runners for Lockheed. Alex, there you go. There you guys go. It's been ridiculous, guys. I can't wait for all of you guys that are joining LTMP to just, like, once you guys come in and you go through the videos, like, and then you come to me like everybody always does, and you're like, I literally didn't realize it could be that simple. And I'm like, I know, I sit here every day and I show you guys the best results in the market. And I'm like, everybody always is like, I just wish I started doing this sooner. I'm like, I know. I try and help you guys. AMAT? AMAT look a little extended, but it does look good. ADSK still valid? Is it still in the range? I'd say yeah. That's more of a weekly setup than a daily setup. Yeah, that's fine. Where's Palantir? Nah, it doesn't want to play today. You've been in January bull leap since 7/26/25. They're up 58%. Nice. Where is bull right now? That looks okay. You took 0 DTE on workday because you couldn't get a good spread and wasn't able to do it on shares. Why would you take 0 DTE ever? If you can't take the trade, then you can't take the trade, you know? Is Jimmy actually on the move? It's moving. There's no setup here, though. That almost looks like it wants to form a head and shoulders, but we'll see. It's up. But it doesn't mean that it's going to do anything good, you know? This is just a filthy looking chart here. Trump says looks like we'll have a Gaza deal. ALB weekly. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that does look pretty good. It's not going to be one that I touch, but it does look good. It's a good chart. Where's Apple? That's, I mean, next week I think is going to be where we can hit Apple. Wow. Still holding that IBM, guys. 822% on the IBM trade idea given right to LTMP. People, I don't know what you're waiting for. Everybody in LTMP right now, share your experience in the live chat with what you've thought of LTMP with however long you've been in it. Let the people know. I mean, guys, I can sit here and very confidently tell you guys each and every day and show you guys the results each and every day and prove to you why this is the best place to come and learn how to operate in the market. But I mean, listen to the people in there. I mean, you can see it in the live chat all the time, just like just the level of gains that people are making. I've never seen anything like this. CZR. That's an interesting base there. Not going to trade that, but that's an interesting one. CHTR base, charter communication. Ooh, that looks fun. Is that a Dave ticker? BX says, I wish I could quit my job and just do LTMP. There you go. Oh, no, that's XOP. You'll get there. Workday first target 253? I think so. 257. I don't know where you got 253 from. Oh, you're looking at that? No, the big level is 257.26. Chewy. That looks interesting. Yeah, let the people know. It's just like, I'm going to keep showcasing to you guys the best results in the market that are possible. Nobody else that you guys ever have seen in the market has called out 22 10x trades in a 2-month period with 12 of them, 11, 12 of them coming in the last 3 weeks here. LTMP for starters made me stop losing money, and for 2, made me start winning money once you learn the curriculum. Exactly. The live chat does not allow enough characters to share. Thanks, Romeo. But I'm up 58% on your portfolio this month. amazing work. I mean, I think Dawn is up a crazy amount too. Like, just, I mean, I thought I saw that the other day. It was crazy. Where was it? Yeah, last month, Dawn's up 65.74% on her account. Like, guys, you're never going to see anything like this anywhere else. It's not going to happen. Pay attention or pay a premium. Again, I'm fine with you guys paying the higher price when it goes up next week. That's fine. But I'm giving you guys the opportunity to get in, lock in the lower rate, get 50% off your first month. It's been great. I joined LTMP April 2024, been a little MIA over the last 6 months, started paying attention 2 to 3 weeks ago, and have been crushing it, hands down, one of the best trading communities. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, I mean, I've seen your gains, dude. You've been going crazy. Literally the best place to learn to trade. If you think money is an issue, I literally joined the group and entered my first trade with $100 and been using that money ever since. AJ, you've been crushed. Or I think Austin's your name? Crushing it, dude. Dawn's up 75% this month. Joined LTMP. I double my count every year so far. There you go. Mark P, I've tried to tell them there isn't anything better. Do yourself a favor and get in and try it. You can bail anytime if you want. There you go, Mark. Alex is up 40%. There you go. Gotta learn to hold the winners longer. Let's see. All you need is one trade in LTMP and it covers your subscription for the year. Nowhere else like it. Very true. You gotta learn to hold the winners longer. Yeah, it happens. Peloton, Jonathan, you're getting very, very, very hung up on one name here. It's moving, but like this isn't really one that I'm all that interested in. Cool. If it runs, it runs. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know. But yeah, I'll throw the link in. It's pinned to the top of the live chat there, guys. But I'll throw it in the live chat there for you for those of you guys that are missing it. Taylor says LTMP is an amazing group to be in. But know this when you come in, be ready to forget everything you have learned prior in trading, learn the material, set alerts, and trust the process. It works. Yep. Exactly. Exactly, guys. Plus, it's a friendly community and SCV is a cool person. Yeah, unless you guys start asking me very simple questions that are answered in the course curriculum. Then I get a little feisty. But yeah, Peloton looks good. If it runs, it runs. I mean, right here, if you break above, what, 888, it's probably a good stop to go break even. A good spot to go break even. NRG still valid? Let's look. No. Up 122% year to date on my accounts. Had 70% gains last year after joining. You know what's crazy about that? LTMP, the actual Discord last year, started in September. My account is over 100% gains since July. The free D-Nut trade that paid for me to join. There you go. It's actually annoying how much I wasted trying to crack other systems, TBH. Yeah, I know. I'll say it right now. All the other stuff that you guys are doing right now is complete nonsense. It's not even going to come anywhere near what we're doing in LTMP. It's just an inefficient way to be spending your time and capital. It's like everything you've ever wanted out of the market has been right in front of you the entire time. Pay attention or pay a premium. GME trying to make a comeback? Is it still running? Should I do a tweet? Should I do a Friday tweet with GME and just start going crazy with it and just like rage bait everybody again? I'd love to do that. Workday still looks great here. Trump, the economic numbers are great. Thanks, pal. Thanks, man. GME's not, I mean, if you sized it for literally zero and are just holding it, go for it. But other than that, that's not a trade that you should still be in. Kitty on the attack. I don't think the cat has said anything. Where's Apple? The market's moving. Is Apple getting closer? It's inching. It's inching. Let's see. Ooh, we are what? 88 likes away from our 200 like goal on the streams, guys. If you want ankles, you got to get 1,000 likes on the stream. Sorry, but that's the ankle threshold these days. No more ankles until we get 1,000 likes on the stream. But you guys are doing pretty good today. This is fun. I'm having a good time. Chewy size for 0. Oh yeah, there you go. That's fine. Yeah, if you're sizing stuff for 0, guys, you can do pretty much whatever you want. And if you're truly sized for 0, you can just let stuff go. Palantir down. Chewy going? Yeah, ooh, that's a nice move there. off that break right here. 39.23. Ooh, I like that. That's good. Bouncing off the 200. Big fan. If you guys caught that there, that's a good move. Should I tweet? The spread? Yeah, it was the spread on that mark. I mean, that's this chart here has a lot of room if it wants to go have fun. If Workday wants to go have fun, it can. That could be the next 10x trade. All right, here we go. Michigan, final September 1 year expected inflation at 4.7% versus 4.8. That's good. Consumer sentiment at 55.1, estimated 55.4. That's fine, but it's a little bit lower than expectations. 5 to 10 year inflation expectations at 3.7% versus the preliminary of 3.9. That's good. Inflation expectations moving down is good. Where'd Nio go? Yeah, Nio dropping there. Where's Bull? Did Bull get back above 15? Not really. Where's that IBM? Is IBM getting close there? I got really close there, guys. 287.30. You were 70 cents away on the freebies there. That's crazy. Apple really close. How many long-term stocks do I hold? A decent amount. And Apple's getting close there. What's the level? Ooh, that's all-time high. Ooh. That could get fun. You come up here and break the all-time high on Apple, 260. That could be fun, ladies and gentlemen. That could be very fun on Apple. So imagine we hit Apple 2 weeks in a row for 10x. It would not surprise me in the slightest. I mean, you guys know what happens with an LTMP at this point. If you don't, what are you, I'm blind? You got Helen Keller over here. They can't, like, you would actually have to be very, like, you'd have to be actively trying not to see what's been going on to not know how great LTMP has been. Like, run? I don't think so. Nah, I mean, I know it's an interesting one, but no, I'm not really looking at this. Not really. It's not bad. The weekly setup's pretty good, but market losing it a little on that. Where's SoFi today? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, really the main thing to be focused on is which are going to be the setups, depending on how the market closes this week, that we're going to be able to go out and nail for next week. Because after what we've done this week, guys, is there really a whole lot to do? No. No, data was fine. Data was fine. Consumer sentiment was a little lower. Inflation expectations were lower than expectations, which is good. I'd say mixed. Little mixed. Pretty neutral, honestly. Opening an IBM position? Why would they be opening an IBM position today? That'd be stupid. Oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, IBM is getting pretty close to that. I mean, that's tech. I mean, you could use that as final TP, but if you want to keep runners going, if you have a little bit more time to expiration, you can use these highs too after you go through 288. You can do that as well. But I think, Alex, yours expired today or something, so hopefully that hits for you. I mean, you're already up over 1,000% on it. 10x, again. I should change my name to something that like revolves around handing out 1000% trades. I mean, again, guys, like the amount that we talk about it and the amount that I've handed out, like we had YouTube literally demonetized me for it. Do I care? No, but I was pissed off. And I was like, you know, I'm just going to go hand out 20 of them. And that's what I did. APP. Interesting setup. Not great, though. Those get a little funky. Hymns. Not a setup. It's a good day for it. Not a setup, though. Only 730% on IBM only. Aw, my name's Jackie, and I only made almost 8 times my money on a trade in LTMP. Poor me. I love it. I love it. It's so fun to just like complain and about these crazy aids and victory lap every single day. It's nothing like it, man. Nothing like it. Where is Apple? Might do it today, might not. Workday still looks great. This chart, if it wants to, has a lot of room. Gold futures, GLD moving today, making me more money. Not a lot, but like, yeah, GLD's moving up. There we go. Ooh, slip. Market, slip. Uh-oh, the sellers are back. Ah! Where's IBM? This is the type of volatility to expect today, guys. I've been telling you, be careful. Be careful. No need to do anything crazy today. We're waiting to see how the market closes and going into next week. That's it. I say it all the time, too. It's like, well, the easy part, guys. Taylor up 600% on IBM. Taylor, get it together. Only 600%? What's wrong with you? Just kidding. That's great. Congratulations. The easy part is nailing the big trades. It's not hard to do. Once you guys go through the curriculum videos and you see how often these happen and just like, it's not hard to do. The hard part is being able to just sit there some days in the market where like maybe some things look good, maybe some things don't, and it's like little iffy, and knowing that it's probably a day to just sit on your hands and then doing that. And just doing nothing. The smartest decision in the market, guys, 95% of the time is to do nothing, not to be taking action. LTMP, less trades, more profits. Let's see. I'll toss the link in here for those of you guys that are filtering in now. Again, use code September, 50% off your first month. I need more. So grateful for these gains. Thanks, Vix. Taylor, no problem. You guys deserve it, man. Everybody in LTMP that's been hopping in, learning over the last few months here. Though, again, I always like to reward you guys that take action there. And, I mean, whether it be with the rate that you're joining at or, again, the trades that have happened over the last few months here have been absolutely life-changing. So congratulations, everybody. Those days are for sure the most difficult for you. Well, they shouldn't be, because you really should be like, okay, well, we're only looking to take trades in the highest quality market conditions. It would be like if the conditions aren't great and you're seeing crazy things happen in the market, it would be like the setup not being there and you just start slinging it. It's the same thing. So you like it's something that you have to learn, but it's very easy to spot, especially when you listen to the things that I say all the time. Like today is like, and yesterday. If there aren't the days to be going crazy, you know? Next week, we'll see. Which, with the way that the market behaved this week, and depending on where it closes, the setups going into next week, guys, could be ridiculous. J&J. That's actually interesting. It's still got the weekly setup here. See? There's like a couple alerts on this thing above 179.50. If that hits, I would be interested in that. All right, let's see what we got. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go grab my water. Everybody, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. We're about 81 likes away from the 200 like goal. Give me like 2 seconds. Hello, I'm back. Slacking on the like button, I see. Bunch of slackers. J&J, you get another $1 on that thing. If that hits, though, that would be an interesting one. It's a great weekly setup there. Like, that's textbook. That's textbook. Oh, you know what's coming up, too? Earnings season. Oh, my God. Guys... You guys that aren't in LTMP, you're going to be missing out a lot when we get to earnings season. You said Nio looked good? Yeah, the daily looks fine. Where's it now? It's still holding the 10. See what happens. IBM trying to get up there today. Oh, and then yeah, so for everybody that is joining LTMP, make sure that your Discord account is connected to your WAP account. Because there's nothing on WAP. It's all on Discord. So when your Discord account is connected to WAP, you're able to, it'll automatically just place you into the LTMP group. I'll send you guys the start here message, and then you guys will be good to go to hop in there with us. You guys will be all set. W? Weekly might look okay. It's getting there. The weekly setup isn't bad. That's another benefit. There's literally only one indicator. Yeah, guys, like, stop putting so much nonsense on your chart. The stuff that's on your chart is not going to make you successful. You have to learn how to read it, the chart. I told you guys, I showed you guys this yesterday. Like, I don't need anything on this chart. Nothing. Just show me the price action, and I'll tell you where things are most likely to head next. It's all probabilities at the end of the day, guys. That's it. It's just probabilities. Simple. Market leaking here. We're getting a new 15-minute candle in about a minute here. Yeah, 20 seconds. I want to see what happens here. There's just going to be a lot of volatility today, guys. It's not a day to be super active. You really don't need to be doing a whole lot today, like I've said time and time again. They might nuke this thing today. Who knows? When the market gets skittish like this, anything can happen, which is why we have to make sure that we're protecting ourselves. It could also rip back up. Think about what we were seeing back down in here after PCE. You never know. Trump's making some government shutdown comments right now, which the market's not really liking. But again, it's just posturing nonsense. It's like, whatever. Yeah, perfect, Daniel. Workday losing it a little bit there. Coming back down to that entry area. But again, the market dropped what? 30 points? That's how that works. Gold still cruising to the highs here. That's good. You think you entered the wrong workday because you're down 13%? No, it's just right back at the... It's still above the entry, but like it's spready, so that's going to happen with them. Guys, this either goes up 500, 1,000, 2,000%, or it goes down. That's how that works. Just do this simple math. If every single trade has the potential that I hand out to go up multi-hundreds and multi-thousands of percent, the outcome of one individual trade is so meaningless, it doesn't matter. If you watch that Instagram video where I showed you guys the math, it's like you took 3 of the 22 trades, that like big trades that I've handed out in the last 2 months. All right, you got to lose 100 trades in a row now to go back to break even. You're not even red. That's why LTNP is so powerful, because it doesn't. All we're looking for is a really high quality setup to execute on. The outcome is meaningless. You know, it either does it or it does, or it doesn't. Okay. You ever see me get freaked out about them? No. You know why? Because I know what's going to happen if we just keep operating the way the system is built for it. You were late on the entry. Well, you shouldn't have taken it then. You know, that's how it works, Christopher. If you're late on the entry, you don't chase it. You know, and that's the other thing too. If one, the outcome of one individual trade is meaningless, well, we also know that there's going to be a lot of them that are going to fire off all the time. So if you miss one, whatever, there's more coming. There is always more coming. If you think that you're going to be late on the entry, you don't take it. Very simple. Especially on a day where it's like, oh, the market we really shouldn't be doing a whole lot, you know? You guys got to listen. You know? Pay attention. IBM pushing, is it? Oh yeah, hold on, IBM. Oh, I want to see what these are up. Yeah, here we go. That's close. Market pops back up here. They might shoot IBM through that area. Yep, there you go. Another 1,000%, ladies and gentlemen. Bang. Easy. It's so funny. You guys have no idea how simple this actually is. No idea. If you did, you'd be like, why wasn't I doing this all along? And I go, I don't know. Why aren't you? Why aren't you making money? Why aren't you coming in there and learning these skills that nobody can take away from you? Why aren't you doing that? Gold still looks good. Is what it is. No, you should be as strict with yourself as I am with you guys. It is not is what it is. Very simple, like we went over yesterday. Up, flat, up. You break the level, you enter. If it's way above the level, you don't touch it. Simple. A lot of you guys are just still so damaged by all this other, excuse my language, bullshit out there that it's just like, how you got to look for this in order to take a trade. And it's like, oh my God, that is so just convoluted nonsense, you know? It's not uncommon to lose on swings. It's not uncommon at all. It's also not uncommon to go out and nail these big multi-1,000% trades. That's the best part about it. Is it's like every single one that we outline has the potential to go nuts. It's just making sure we're in the right place, looking at the right things, which we always are. But yeah, I'm probably not doing a whole lot today. There's not really much to do. Let the market do its thing. I'd like to see a daily close over the 10 on SPY, which is probably tapping right now. What's the 10? 659.75. Okay. I'd like to see it close above there. You know, just get back above the 10 EMA. That's what I'd like to see. Ideally. You're up 200% on your ODTE workday, but became greedy. Well, like, one, you made a big mistake by doing that anyway. Then you got greedy with it. It's like a lot of mistakes going on there. That's just so far away from the system, the way that it's meant to be traded. It's like, what do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to say? Market's losing it a little here. Gold still looking strong, guys. Gold and silver. Jimmy, what's up, bud? Wow, silver going there. Oh, hello. Could have bought silver on this breakout too at 36. At least you were really sized for zero. Yeah, that's good. At least you did that. You know. At least you weren't full porting 0 days. Tesla, let's take a look. I don't really want to trade it up here, but let's say, nah, I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. UAA, is that Under Armour? Ooh, Jimmy. I like that base and break. That could be fun. Where's Nike? Oh my God, garbage. Holy crap, that's a terrible looking chart. Yeah, Jimmy, I don't hate that. I do not hate that at all. That could be very, 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 very interesting. Yeah, silver and gold are rocketing. I mean, I'm happy. I was getting a little concentrated, but I'm happy I have a bunch of gold now. Just to have it in there, you know? $22,000 worth of GLD at like 317 something. Fine with me. Up a couple thousand probably on it. Nothing crazy, you know? Just buying gold. They don't want to bring up a ticker at UAA. I like that UAA chart, man. That's a really good looking chart there. Basing, coming up out of the base. I like that. If I were looking at that for a trade, the level that I would be looking at there, UAA, would be probably this. I mean, you could have used this, 496, but like that next one, 505. It's good, though. I really like that. What would you consider on a late entry? Late on entry, if the alert goes off by the time you may be late, you know. Oh, it's pretty obvious. It's like use your best judgment. It's like if it's well above the alert, don't touch it, you know. It's like where should you get your strikes? It's like, well, don't buy 100% out of the money strikes. You know, it's like that. It's like there is no too far because it depends on the situation and what stock it is, but like there's no direct rule of thumb. Because then if I say it, then you're going to be like, well, this one wasn't that. And it's like, well, yeah, but like the rule, it's not like a hard rule, you know? BMNR? Yeah, I hate those. If you like Ethereum, buy Ethereum, you know? I don't see the need to be screwing around with a lot of that other stuff. It's just not an efficient use of anybody's capital, I don't think. It's just, ooh, Tom Lee, you know, which is fine. Tom Lee's pretty good, but I would not be buying that grift. Market leaking now. Uh-oh. Again, this is probably going to be a boring day, just like I outlined to you guys in the pre-market plan. I mean, I can read you guys a snippet from it, exactly what I sent to LTMP this morning. It's like, because of this, there's not a whole lot we are looking to do today, and our main goal is to get ready for next week and start thinking about potential setups that may form. Remember, we're never in a rush to do anything in the market. We are only looking to take A-plus high-quality setups in high-quality market conditions. That is how we nail those big 10x trades. If you do decide to take anything today, make sure you keep it incredibly small. This is not the time to be going in with crazy risk. There you go. And look what we're seeing. Volatility. Gold up 1% here. Bitcoin going to zero. Is Bitcoin getting nuked? Oh, Bitcoin. Ouchie. Yesterday. Ouchie. There goes the market. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pay attention to pay premium, guys. I don't say these things for my health. I say it so that you guys can protect yourselves from making stupid decisions in the market. You know? That's why I say it. That's why we're so successful in LTMP. Again, the easy part of this is nailing the big multi-hundred and multi-1,000% trades. That's the easy part. The hard part is understanding and controlling yourself to say, I'm not just going to go do crazy willy-nilly nonsense. Like, I say it in the course videos too. I'm like, you guys are all going to have periods of time in the market where you make more money than you ever thought was possible in a given day, in a given week. But you can't then go out and just be like, oh, every single day is going to be like this, because that's not what the market is. Most people have a very, very just skewed view of what trading is, what the market is, because they've been just like damaged by all these people out there being like, oh, 1% a day, scalp this, that, the other. And it's just like, no, stop. That's never, ever, ever going to be a way that you are going to effectively operate in the market. Trading is not fixed income. If you want fixed income, go buy bonds, go buy annuities, go do anything else that is actually fixed income, not trying to like force an ideology onto something that just isn't real, you know? You gotta make sure that you're operating under a system and a methodology that is built to generate you positive returns over the long run. If you're not doing that, which is basically not like operating with the LTMP methodology, stop trading. Seriously, stop. It's not gonna go well for you. A lot of you guys probably aren't going to listen. You want to hit 1,000% with the team? You will. You will. They're always out there. There's been 22 of them in the last 2 months. There were like 3 this week. 4 this week. There were like 3 or 4 last week too. It's the only way for every single one of you guys to start having success. I prove it to you every single week. Where did IBM go? Is that thing leaking now? It got pretty close to that final. Oh, it's still close, man. You're $1 away on IBM still. But yeah, the link is pinned to the top of the live chat, guys. I'll throw it in the live chat here for you guys too now as well. I mean, you guys have a gift too. I shouldn't be doing this, but like, you guys can get 50% off your first month with code September. There should be no discount. I'm just nice to you guys. TJX is a really horrible option chain, but the share trade could be fine. Yeah, off the break yesterday. Yeah, it's fine. The chain is just really bad on it. Like, really bad. It's a dead option chain. There's nothing on it. No open interest, no volume. Market's just grinding lower. Let's see if they snap this back up today. I mean, there's still a lot of time if the buyers want to step back in. They did show some signs of life today off of PCE and then kind of near market open here. So they are out there. We just got to see if these sellers are going to be stronger. It could just be Europe selling. We could get through Euro close and the market turns around. Who knows? Which is in about an hour. Oh, wait, no. IBM is still, sorry, $2 away, not $1 away. Decent set of contracts on. Better than Workday? Really? Interesting. Mark P, thank you for the kind words, man. To anybody who's even thinking about trading, do yourself a favor and don't do it alone. You will fail. Give this a try. You will not regret it. Really is awesome. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it is. It really is. I do want to see the SPY get back above the 10, though, because that's not a great-looking chart if it does this. If you were to close here, I'd be like, yee. You do have a little double bottom here, but not the biggest fan of how this is looking here. Ryan, we're not doing anything today. We're waiting to see how the market fares going into the end of the week. We're seeing what types of setups we can get going into next week. If you do decide to touch anything, like I said in the pre-market plan, be very, 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 very careful. Small trades. If you decide to touch anything. Again, capital preservation is the most important thing in the market because you have to have more capital to deploy at the insane setups that are inevitably going to form. Everyone's buying Vinny. Yeah, it's hunting new lows here. They might kill this again today. They might kill the market again today. We'll see. Who knows? They might do it. He's up like 50% on his Binny short. I mean, this is still nasty on IBM. That's still crazy, guys. Yeah. Well, that's the thing that. Oh, did they just kill this? No. That's the thing there. Like, you shouldn't be down with the stock up $1.50 from entry. You shouldn't be down at all. Your Peloton's a good one to buy? I don't like that chart, guys. Jonathan was getting all googly-eyed on it, and I just don't like that. It's not a great setup. It's an okay setup. You have a size 0 hedge on the SPY? Yeah. We haven't talked a whole lot about hedging. I mean, we don't really have to do it. Like, why would we? Think about the performance that we've had. Why would we start going out and hedging? It's like, you could just stay in cash and do nothing. You know? Which a lot of you guys are going to have to learn to do. If we go through a period like we did in the first quarter of this year, you guys are going to have to get ready to sit there on your hand. Well, we'll trade downside, but like it'll be a lot smaller. Quick trades. Quick. Play the knives, make the money, get out, you know? They move fast too, because those sell candles are just big. They go boom. Cash is a position, a very good one. Exactly. The IBM, if it wants to hit that next target today, is going to need the market to turn around, which, I mean, it could not. Who knows? between now and next week. Smart, Eddie. That's smart. It's garlic cake time. No, stop it. Stop it. ByteDance to get about 50% of TikTok US profit under Trump deal. Interesting there. It is always interesting to me in the market too, guys, where like we know what's gonna happen. There's a couple other things happening now too. It's like a little bit of like quarterly tax stuff, but like if you're paying your taxes now, you're already late. So like I don't know what that would be all about, but like government shutdown, the Russia stuff, and it's just like, guys, if there are big institutional players out here selling right now, it's like, what are you doing? How can you let somebody that's my age sit here and be like, guys, I've also been doing this since I was 14, so it is a long period of time. But from all the things that we've seen over the years, it's just like, what tends to happen? You can rebalance and stuff like that, but like, what tends to happen? Nothing. You know? It's like everybody loves to freak out about things in the market when there is no need for increased levels of freaking out. That's why, like, yesterday when I was sitting there with you guys and I was just like, I can't even begin to describe to you guys how unbothered I am by that sell-off, because it's just like, what is it off of? Russia stuff? You really think Russia's going to go out and start World War III? No. What, government shutdown? Even if it does, it's like, okay, we're just going to see, what do you call it? It's going to get resolved. They're going to do some political bargaining, and then by the end of the year, it's fine. You know, it's like there's so much nonsense always out there in the market. It's just like, oh, here the normies go again, freaking out, you know? Which is why, but again, you have to be aware of that. You have to be aware of the behaviors of those large groups of people, which is why, like, when you can start to see it happening the way we do, it's just like, just sit here and cash and trade small. And especially on a week like this week where you've already had 1,200% Apple, 1,000% Intel, 1,000% IBM, 500% ASTS, 500% Lockheed. It's like, what are you really trying to do at this point anyway? Like, there's not a whole lot to do. J&J we already talked about. That's still got a great weekly setup. Is there anything coming through the feed right now? I don't think so. No, there's some Boeing stuff. How does Boeing look, actually? Boeing could give us a setup going into next week, guys. Boeing could start to set up next week. But remember, these days and these periods of time in the market are where the real money is made, because you're preserving the capital that you've already made. Mark, have a great weekend, man. A little pop on the market here. Hello. Hello, pippity pop. Where's SPY? I want to see, what's the level I want to see it above? 10 EMA, 359.74. It'd be nice to get, 659.74. I'd like to see it back above 660 today. Where's Apple? Yeah, Apple's definitely going to be something that we look for next week, guys. Apple looks really good. Like, really good. If the market snaps back here a little bit, Apple could easily go rip right through those highs. Plus, if Apple does that anyway, it's almost like a chicken or the egg. It's like, well, if Apple's going to rip, I mean, that could easily take the market up with it. Or if the market's going to move, it could easily help push Apple through the highs. So it's like, which one, it doesn't really matter, but like if that does happen, it's like, well, I mean, this could be some really, really filthy action coming. But again, if the market's going to chop around and be silly, it's like, okay, cool. Cool, let it do its thing. Trade some NQ this week. 8 trades of $3,300. There you go. I think Apex is doing some more sales for you guys too, if you guys are using the props. Datadog, hold up. Were we looking at this? Ooh, it's not great. I don't really like. What's the weekly look like? Nah, I mean, it's okay. I wouldn't be touching that. That I would not be going for. That already kind of invalidated yesterday. I wouldn't really be looking at that. I mean, it's snapping back pretty hard. I'd probably leave that alone. Not a great setup you really want to be going for there. This still looks great. They let this free a little. This has got so much room, guys. So much room to run. If they want to set it free. This is the other thing I get a little frustrated by too, guys. It's like, that's clear invalidation. So, like, why are we all really, like, it's not a setup. Not a setup anymore. Watch, I'm going to go over to Discord and everybody's going to be, oh no. Good, you guys are behaving yourselves. ZS? I'd be interested in some ZS if it sets up. Nope. Nope. Not right now. Nope. What's the level on Apple? It's like 257, isn't it? Yeah, 257.30. So you got a little room there. Before it goes. I'd love for them to leave Apple for us for next week. Apple, I think Palantir still looks okay. I gotta look. Oops. Yeah, that still looks all right there. That's still looking okay. Slow day, though. Nothing really happening. It'd be interesting to see them take this thing through the highs, but I don't know if the buyers are strong enough to counteract all that selling pressure today. I don't know if they are. CVX Weekly. You guys are looking a lot at the oil names. I don't really like trading the oil names, guys. I mean, it looks okay, but this is probably just going to look like a slow grind up, which we're not going to want. Yeah, no. And earnings coming up, I wouldn't go near that. Here comes SPY back up to that 10 EMA there on the daily. Full board the like button. I mean, guys, we are 65 likes away from 200. We might be able to hit it. It's possible. Ford on the weekly. I think we've looked at this. Ooh, Ford's moving right now. Yeah, well, I like that, but earnings are going to be too close. For a weekly setup, too close. I'll throw an alert on it, but that's just been gripping today. Look at this. Ford just does not care. Look at that thing go. It's a mover. J&J's almost there. Yeah, I actually like that. Where's their earnings? Ah, shoot. You're not going to be able to get the monthlies on it. They're going to cover earnings, I think. I mean, you could, man, we could maybe make some free for earnings, maybe on a weekly breakout. That could be fun, actually. Oh, that's a little bit of a wonky chain, but it's actually not juiced. That chain is not juiced at all. I'd be interested in that. You took Datadog? Not a setup, so I don't know what you're doing there. And on a day where the market is just telling you probably don't want to be doing anything, not a very smart decision, Ryan. Even if it were to proceed to rip, it's like, what are you doing? Yeah, J&J's getting close there. Datadog was a setup. Keyword, Ryan, is was. You have been in here long enough to know what is and is not a setup after invalidation. You are doing nonsense in the market because you're bored and you just want to take something. That's what you're doing. Datadog is not a setup right now. He did say it's garlic cake time. He did say it was garlic cake time. Yeah, let's see if J&J can get up there. That'd be interesting. Oh, Trump's talking about Tylenol right now. Oh boy. This is not looking good in the market here. I like how J&J is looking, especially with this weekly setup. Ford looks interesting there too. It's just like, I don't really want to be. I mean, you can take it, but on the weekly. But again, like I've said today so far, today's not really a day to be doing anything. Less trades, more profits, guys. Crocs and Sydney Sweeney? No way. It's not really moving. Yeah, they might kill this year. Watch out below. Watch out below. What companies for earnings are you most excited about, if any? None of them. I don't really get excited for companies' earnings reports. I'm not trading them. I'm not like, if we get the post-earnings strategy on them, great. We're gonna trade earnings with the highest level of intelligence that you possibly can, just using the post-earnings strategy. I don't really care about, like, I don't really, like, because it's like, you just kind of like, oh, wait, it's just like, you know, it's like, what are we going to do? Like, get excited about an earnings report and then just, like, wait for it. Like, what does that do for us, you know? It doesn't really do anything. I don't really, it's just like, I'd be interested to see how Nio does, but it doesn't, it's excitement's not really the word. It's just like, oh, I'd be interested to see how they're doing, you know? Unless it's AMC. Workday fading. We'll see what happens with that one. That chart still has a lot of room to the upside. I'm going to leave that thing be for a little bit. Again, small, 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 small. Yeah, this isn't looking good here out of this market. It is not looking great. And they're holding it off here so far. We'll see off of these like pre-market lows. We'll see. Did XPEV rip again today? I thought it was moving last night, wasn't it? Oh, it did, and then came back down. Very slow across the board today. I'm not expecting to really do anything. Monday was looking decent, now sitting on the 10. Monday's not one that you really want to look for anymore. See? Look. You were in a nice range, now you're outside the range. If it wants to set up, start to kind of consolidate in here for the next 2 weeks, sure, we can keep looking at it, but nothing else to look at on that name. Thoughts on DraftKings? Not a big fan of this. You would need to see this thing flip back above 44.20 and then start to consolidate there in order to get me interested in it. And until that happens, this is just kind of nothing to me, you know? J&J creeping closer to those levels. He's creeping. Four contracts is the only volume? Is it really? Well, if it moves, they'll snap. That's how those work. If it moves, they'll snap pretty big. That's how it is with those like dead option chains. Like if you catch them and they're not super dead, I hit my elbow. Well, that can happen too. TTD. You can take a look at TTD. That actually looks interesting. I'd like it to be shifting a little bit more, but like I'll throw an alert. That actually looks interesting. Uber. You can take a look at Uber. Uber really wonky in here. That's not because like look at this. This doesn't look clean, you know. Like Workday looks clean. J&J on the weekly looks clean. Look at this, clean right here. Market's popping back up. I mean, it didn't look good here, but they were holding it off of those pre-market lows. So let's see. TTD can be wild. Oh, yes, it can. We've hit some disgusting trades on TTD. Like really dirty ones. Workday little pop. I'd love to see it get back to the highs. That'd be nice. J&J still looks good on the weekly there. Again, guys, it's just going to be a slow day. Just like I told all of you guys in the pre-market plan, it's not a day to be going crazy. If there's something that you really want that looks great, A+, then size it really, really, really small. But other than that, you really shouldn't be doing a whole lot. Yeah, daily looks good. Weekly looks good. It's a good looking setup. On J&J. So we'll see. You can actually, if it breaks, you can cover earnings by a few days, make something free, and then just hold J&J for earnings. Have some freebies for it. That would be really fun. Some J&J freebies for earnings. Ooh, that could be a 5,000-10,000%er. If obviously the setup were to fire, then you would be able to make it free, and then it would like reported very positive. Like that's what would need to happen, you know. Which I've seen you guys do that a few times. Actually, the best trade of the year, percentage-wise, with the LTMP group, it wasn't earnings, but it was a make it free and then a catalyst, and that was Datadog. That was 8,000%. That's 80 times your initial investment, guys. What's going on with Novo? It's just selling off, doing its normal thing with the pharma tariffs and all the drama it usually has. Nothing out of the ordinary for that one. TTD looks like a basin break. Yeah, it's like a basin break with a setup too. It's just why I'm like, man, I'd be interested in that. Those can either be really fun, or since it's still kind of in that little downtrend, they get really annoying. Because you could get a good breakout and then it just fades, or it then wants to shift and then come back. Like, you know, like there's a lot of different things that can happen with that. But again, remember, prices go up for LTMP next week, guys. If you miss this price increase, I mean, I'm fine with you paying the higher rate. But you also get 50% off your first month with code September. It's never going to be cheaper than it is right now. I've told you guys where prices for LTMP are going in the future. But the sooner you join, the sooner you can lock in a lower rate. So, again, pay attention to pay a premium. It's only going higher than it is right now. But not for the people that are in it, obviously. That would be stupid. This thing's getting close. You have freebies that cover earnings on Apple? Nice, Diego. That could be very fun. That could be very fun. Well, because, yeah, that was... I don't know if you would have been up 1,000% on it yet, but, like, if you got more time on that Apple trade from last week, that could be very fun for you. Or not, or it goes to zero. But that's kind of the... Like, you're getting asymmetric risk to reward with literally no risk. You've none of your initial capital at risk. Market leaking again. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, we are 10 likes away from 150, ladies and gentlemen. We are almost at the 200 like goal on the stream. 60 away. There we go. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Why not take options on Spire QQQ? You don't... Okay, so with the day trading mastery course strategy, you never want to trade it with options. It's time decay. You don't know when. The key question with options is when. Not what happens. It's when the what happens. So, like, and you can't predefine your risk. Like, it's very you don't... That's why I say you never, ever, ever want to be trading the day trading mastery course strategy with options, only futures. But again, futures is like such a small percentage of what we do, because like why would we ever like look to sit here all day in the market when we could just like spend a little bit of time identifying the best setups, setting our alerts, and then nailing the big multi-hundred and multi-thousand% trades that like are impossible to happen as consistently in day trading as they are with swing trading. Like if there are individuals in the live chat right now that still think day trading is better or the way to go after seeing what we've done in LTNP, stop trading. Seriously, stop. You're just not getting it. You know? It's not what, it's when what, exactly. Or it's what when is the way I would describe it. Because you have to be right, and then you have to be right in a certain amount of time. The futures is just what happens. Uh-oh. Imagine they kill candle this thing today and it just goes boop, dead. It looks like that's what they want to do with this. It's just the buyers have held it on. Weeble's looking good. No, you don't want that. You think it could break out any time? Well, buy it then. It's not a setup. Not a setup anymore. You were day trading till it joined. It's tough to let go of the day trading habits, but you had to. Exactly. It's such bad habits to be in. Here comes J&J. Hello. Oh, there's Ford too if you want it. I just, again, it's you should not be doing anything crazy today. Here comes Johnson and Johnson. Double Johnson. Here she comes. Let's see if it can pop through today. It's a really good looking chart. Let's see. It might want to do it. Forward 52-week high. Yeah. Sort of. Yep. It's moving. Workday struggling just right back down at that entry level. Boring. Yeah, the weekly does look good on this. But you have earnings coming up a little quick. So this could be another one where you try and make some positions free for earnings. That could be really good. Again, same thing with J&J there. With just where their earnings are. For Apple next week could be very fun if it goes. Like Apple, look at this. This just looks dirty. I love this. Here comes Johnson. Here she comes. Here comes the Johnson. Watch out. Double Johnson incoming. There it is. The Johnson has arrived. There it is. Sorry, this is just... You've got double Johnson. There it is. Am I entering J&J? Yeah, I'll take a little. Got a little. It's a fun one. Again, guys, small trades. Do not go crazy. I'd love for Workday to get its head out of its, you know what, get back above 246, start moving to 247. That'd be nice. We already got our double Johnson over here, starting to rip. Nice. Yes, just a tiny, tiny double Johnson. Sorry. Sorry. If you flip this, you might get a little bullish on ES, but you would really need to get up there. Well, you guys that clip stuff, there you go. You guys just got another clip. There you go. You're welcome. Clip farming. You guys want to clip stuff? There it is. Talking about double Johnsons. Some medical abnormalities over here. That's a sick looking daily chart too. That's a great looking daily chart. In your Roth? You have a tiny Johnson in your Roth? You already have your earnings free on LMT. Do I see anything on the chart now? Looks like it's kind of setting up again. If they're free, you can do whatever you want with it, you know? I mean, let me pull it up. LMT. It does look like it's setting up again. I mean, you can just let them go. I mean, throw a stop at break even on the runners and just like that's how I do it. It's like if they want to come back down to break even, I just cut them there. I usually don't let them go to zero. You just got Workday? All right, I'm still in it. I'm gonna see what happens with it. Again, it's so small that it's negligible. It's like it's a day where the market's going crazy. You got some weird stuff going on. It's a great looking daily chart there. I want to see what happens. If it wants to screw around and start dropping, okay. Whatever. It's not going to bother me. You know? Like, if they nuke the market here, then it's probably going to come down. If they don't and they send it back up through this little range, it probably gets back up to 247 today. Who knows, though? Who knows? The outcome of one individual trade is meaningless when every trade that I outline has the potential to run multi-thousands of percent, just like I've shown you guys time and time again. This 15-minute chart on ES looks really dangerous. Like, really dangerous. All right, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up here for today. I'm bored. There's nothing going on here. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember, this is your last chance to hop into LTMP, get 50% off your first month, and lock in the lower rate before prices go up. For those of you guys that don't understand the English language, because I've had to say this a few times, locking in the lower rate means that the price does not go up on you once you join. The price that you join at is the price that you pay. So, again, guys, just a little recap of what we've been able to do in the group this week. I mean, we had a 1,200% trade on Apple coming into this week. There was the 500% ASTS. There was the 500% Lockheed. There was the 1,000% Intel. There was the 1,000% IBM. And even on a crazy week like this, it's like, I mean, we're still handing out the absolute best trades in the market. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see what we get going into next week. The market's getting a little choppy, but this gives you guys more than enough time this weekend to hop in, watch the learning curriculum videos, ask me questions if you guys do have any, which I don't think there's going to be very many because, again, it's very, very, very simple. Once you guys hop in, you're going to watch the videos and be like, wait, it's that simple? You don't have to do any of this other stuff? No. So, folks, I'll have a YouTube video out for you guys tomorrow. But other than that, have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. I will see you later. Peace.